Morning, guys. I took yesterday off on her. Well, I did wash it. I want to show y'all something. I made a mistake when I was setting this thing up, and I know better, but once you change your suspension all out, even when you put a lift in there, if you don't take it out in the woods and wheel it and move everything around and get everything where it's going to sit, your all your stuff will be off. I'm going to show y'all this. Look how far that shackle's up in there now. But, you know, your springs and stuff are going to move in here and stuff until it gets set. But that's good. I should have left it where it was. And I do have the batteries and all back in here because I don't like the extra weight, but man, it helps with the winch so much. The winch is way stronger and it don't kill my battery down. But she did good the other night, man. I wanted to tell y'all that. And I like the new page we made, the group page, because I love seeing y'all's stuff too. Y'all got some nice stuff. I like that, it's pretty neat. The front end's good. I checked it for water. There's no water in it, and that mud hole is pretty deep. So that's good. It's a little blue, but it's because I put blue grease on the bearings. The hubs work good. They're a little gritty, but I think it's from me pressure washing it. They still working good though. No leaks. The pinion didn't get loose on either end. And now I'm gonna jack it up and move my shackle back. And just keep moving it back one at a time until I get it where I want it. Man, it drove like this thing ain't never driven that good. It's about like it was, because when I got this Jeep, one of the guys on the group posted a 2001, his project that he's starting. That's what my Jeep looked like when I got it. It drives just as good as it did then. Now this really worked. I towed it in a 1/16 of an inch tow, and I also went ahead and I think it's the camber. I always get caster and camber mixed up. I think it's the camber. I went ahead and rolled it back as far as I could on this. That's all I got though. But it's if you look down on the spindle or on the knuckle there, it is leaning back a little bit. It used to be straight up and down, but it drives, man, it drives so good. Usually when I was driving it, I was like nervous Nelly, kind of waiting for it to bump steer one way or the other the whole damn time I was driving it everywhere we went on the highway. But now I ran home the other night, I was running 70, 75 and overdrive. It was so nice, man. We made a big improvement on this thing by changing them gears, and I knew it would. I just didn't ever want to spend money on it. But I was a little disappointed when it wouldn't pull second gear. And when I did the calculations and the math, well, when I did it on that website I showed y'all, it should have went to about 4,500, but it stopped wide open throttle. I let it shift if it was in second. I'm pretty sure it was, but my lights ain't working on my shifter, and I've never messed with them, so I actually moved them to 4 low. But I don't know if I'm thinking I was in first, but I'm not positive. Got to take it out one more time where I can be sure, but it went to about 3,000. You could hear it in the video. Just whoa, it shifted second, I think, and it went to about 3,000, and that's all it would do. I want to get a little bit more than that. When I did the calculations on that website, I knew exactly where my Jeep ran at in RPM range, but I wasn't taking account for spinning all 4 tires. So that's extra load on the engine. But they sell an aluminum head for that engine, and I know people say that it won't really make that much of a difference, but it will. Put maybe aluminum head, bigger throttle body, 24-pound injectors, change the camshaft, and see if it gives a little extra oomph. I don't want to build a stroker motor because that damn motor's new. It ain't but 2 years old, and it's just been out in the woods. So unless we put it in there, because hers smokes a little bit. First crank it up, but it's just the valve stem seals. But everything like relaxed in the back. and I knew it would. Oh, I was going to tell y'all too, those revolver shackles I was talking about getting, they would not work on the highway. Because when these are setting like this, even at this angle, they want to unload on you when you hit a bump. And it makes it want to do funny stuff in the rear. And it's all because this is unloading. There's no, when it's setting like that, there's nothing to keep pressure, a load on everything. And it unloads when you hit a bump, and you can feel it kind of lift up in the rear. So I'm glad I didn't do that, which y'all told me. You guys told me not to get those. I wouldn't like them. Y'all are right. Anyway, I want to make a short video this morning. Tell you guys, thanks for watching. And I really like the new channels, the new Facebook thing. I like seeing y'all stuff, and y'all can bullshit back and forth and get ideas and stuff, and it ain't all about my damn Jeep. I like that. Anyway, guys, she did good. I'm excited how good it did. We're going riding again New Year's weekend. May possibly a camping trip out there in Osceola. If anybody's close by and you want to come, let me know, and I'll tell you where to go and stuff. But I'm not sure that we're going to be camping yet, but I'll find out today. And if anybody's interested, I'll let you know. But it'd be fun. It shouldn't be too wet and swampy because it's not rained that much. And here in Florida, it's either wet or dry because it's sandy. Most of the holes are sandy in the bottom, and they dry up pretty quick. But all I got left to do before we go out again is I got to fix my bumper. I never have did that. I want to straighten this bracket out. I probably won't make videos on all this stuff, y'all. It ain't really no big deal. And straighten that out, get that bend out of my winch. It still works, it's just twisted on this side. It's got these bars twisted. But I did put the batteries back in there because it's just so convenient, man, to have the inverter and all back there. You know, I can hook my chainsaw to that, and also put a Connex in here, FM. Well, I run it on FM. But we're gonna go ride New Year's, see how she does, take mental notes in my head of what needs to be done next to make it how I want it, and then we'll do some more things to it. I'm not putting the 38.5s on there until I get these, where it'll at least pull these. If it won't pull these, it's definitely not gonna pull them 38.5s. But I do want to get the 38.5 boggers, the little 1100 boggers. They're real narrow and they got tall tread on them. And we're probably going to take between the big treads and cut out the little treads, maybe. I don't know. That's how they are on the mud truck, the race truck I got out of my uncle's house. I went out there yesterday and measured the tires and looked at them. Man, they're going to be pimp on here. They're not much narrower than these. I'd say probably about that much width. But the knobbies on them are real tall, and they're lightweight tires. They weigh the same or less than these. They're 70 pounds. I think these are right at 70 pounds. So they're like a competition style tire, but I think they'll work good. I hate to go away from the TSLs though, because I love them things. But as far as weight wise, to get a 38.5 to stay at 70 pounds, you probably have to go to an IROC swamper or that bogger, that 1100 bogger, because the 38.5, these they're heavy, almost 100 pounds, and that's gonna kill our motor even more. Anyway, boys, I guess I'm gonna let y'all go and get out here and adjust this thing out and clean it up a little bit better, and maybe go ride a little bit today on the highway. But I was really impressed with it the other night, climbing over trees and stuff. It was totally different. Anyway, y'all have a good one, and y'all have fun on the new Facebook thing. Y'all got some pretty cool rigs, man, I'll tell you that. Y'all would have fun down here with us. But I know some of you guys don't like that mud and water, but I love it. That's my deal. Y'all take it easy. Y'all have a good day, and we'll talk to you later.